go down. keys still in the ignition. All the cops were buzzing from somebody's bad dance. Just don't let them see you when you jump across the fence. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. You can holler at the moon, go splashing in the creek. You can get as rowdy as you damn near wanna be. But don't build a bonfire, we don't need that attention. Ain't nobody driving home, not in our condition. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. We parked it over here, we parked it over there. We parked it in the barn, yeah, we parked it everywhere. The party went on all night long, till all the beer was gone.
Somebody stole a water truck.
It don't matter who it was, grab a can and drink it up. Let's keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. Somebody stole a beer truck. I'll back it on up, boys. Somebody stole a beer truck.
What's going on? Guess who is back? Feeling freaking great. The headache is about 95% gone and just a little bit going on over here. I don't know what that's all about, but for as far as I'm concerned, like, Johnny Stang is freaking back, team. Oh my gosh. Right. If you are going to have a no sugar, no caffeine diet, please do not do what I've done. Do not do it. Seriously, it is probably one of the most horrific situations ever. That pain, I just cannot explain. It was just like, wow, seriously, team. But anyway, I'm coming over the other side now. I'm eating so healthy. Things are great. I'm taking like tomatoes and peppers and carrots to work with me. Like, what the frick is wrong with me? But you know what? When I was out today, I was just like, everything was so colorful and so vivid. My eyesight felt better. So yeah, 3 days later, after no fizzy drinks, no caffeine, and nothing sugary. Oh my gosh, like seriously, awesome. So, who we got in the house tonight? We've got 16 people in. That's so freaking cool. Starting off with Brotherhood, liking the new profile picture. There's a reason why I've put Elon on there. But yeah, we'll come to that in a minute. I say, they say, Jerome Van Dam Kromanaka. El Toro, Kieran Smith, Ed Nova, what's going on? Jordi Manuhutu. I love that name. Jordi Manuhutu. I can imagine he's got like a really low voice. And he's just like, really like big. I am Jordi Manuhutu. I come to you. You touch me, I will kill you with a thought. Vanalatua's last day of being a free man. Tomorrow, he gets married. Going to the chapel, and he's going to get married to his best friend, which is me. Oh, yeah. I wish it was me. Holaholic is in the house. Radium, what's going on? Sunny setup. Glad you're feeling better. Did you see my cat comment? No, I did not. I'm sorry, Sunny Setter. You are so needy, Sunny Setter. Like, we've created this new video kind of stuff that we're doing now. So I'll end the stream after the live show. And then you've got it for like historical reasons, not financial advice, pure entertainment. I mean, that's the reason why we come here, for some Johnny Stang freaking entertainment, because we all just like lose it. Balotelli! What's going on, Balotelli? Lord Pegasus. Bonsai Tie. Oh, we haven't seen Bonsai Tie in so freaking long. All like coming out of like the woodwork right now. It's so awesome. Yo, Johnny, you think we're on the road to recovery? Well, yes, I do think we're on the road to recovery. Icy says, I don't even know what that says. Muy nat. Does that mean like good evening? Does it mean good evening in Netherlandish? Because I know that you're all from the Netherlands, so it's just a strange observation. Yeah, so obviously, Sunny Setter, for a headache, have a cat lay on your head and purr. Their vibrations are at a specific frequencies that heal a headache. Interesting. Yeah, here's a fun fact for you. I have a husky and a beagle, and I also have a cat and a ferret. And I'm allergic to fur. But I love animals so much that, yeah, there you go. So if I touch them, I come out all in a big rash. So if I come on to the live stream and I've got a big rash, it's nothing serious. It's just because I've been chilling with the dog. That my baby dog. It means nice night. Okay. You're all Netherlandish. A lot of you. All of you are from the Netherlands. What the hell does that mean? Balotelli, can you say nuken in de koeken? What does nuken in de koeken mean? Seriously, I ain't got a clue what it means, but it sounds freaking awesome. That's absolutely hilarious. I like to nuken in the cooking. Right, team. My gosh. I'm sweating already. It's boiling in here. It's like 57,000 degrees. And I'm going to tweet that on Holo Monday. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely cracked me up. You sound Swedish when you say that. My name is Helga. I cannot be walking on the mood. I am needing duck boards. All right. I'm not going to give you the English version because, in my opinion, it's classed as swearing. Can you say something in German? There's that woman on there. Isn't there that German woman on Ace Ventura, and it's Dr. Evil's assailant, and she says in German, "Get the laser!" Something like that. I don't. Aus bis morgen Flaggen. I think that's German. Something like that. I don't know. Team, we are a serious cryptocurrency discussion group. We do not laugh. We are like nuns and monks. We shall not be doing no nuken in the kuchen. The nuken in the kuchen is banned for this evening only whilst you listen to Johnny Stang live. Yes. So, team, what the frick is going on with the Bitcoin chart? Obviously, we are the frickin' Holotube, but we do need to look at Bitcoin first, because Bitcoin currently is the king, whilst the sweat is dripping down my frickin' eyeballs. Brotherhood, imagine new people coming into the stream seeing Johnny like this. They were like, what is this? What is this like live stream? This is meant to be serious, talking about Bitcoin. Yes, if you are new to the stream, welcome. It is 99% of the time like this. Yeah, it's pretty cool, that hair flick, isn't it? Look at it going on. I need to go and get my hair cut. Like, I've got so much like hair. Like, what is all this? For a 38-year-old man, I'm not doing too bad with the hair. I've got a little bit of receding hairline going on, but oh my gosh. I am not saying that, Jeroen von Schmalhausen. Van Schmalhausen, whatever that is. What have I just said? Like, seriously, what are you getting me to say? Just because I'm not on the caffeine and sugar anymore. Oh my gosh. Right. Can we now be serious? Because I'll switch the chat off so I can't see it and I'll just do my freaking thing. Yeah. Can you imagine like Brenton Eslick right now watching this? Because he'll be fast asleep. And then they're waking up going, team, where's the Johnny Stang live chat? And you'll be like, it's in the archives. Go to the archives and it's in there. And he'll come back on like absolutely laughing his head off. Brenton Eslick, I know you're watching us in the freaking future right now, but you are a legend. Brenton, you are a legend. Ah, dear. Right. Here we go. So, as we know, the legendary Steve chart, sadly, due to the manipulation that we had, has failed. So we have now moved across to the accumulation phase of the Wyckoff analysis. And it seems to be following it pretty ridiculously perfectly, if I do say so myself. We are currently in phase C. If this plays out to be correct, so the spring, which we thought originally was down here, was not. It's actually there is the spring. What did I do? There it is. So there's the spring. And the spring is meant to bring us lower than our previous lows, which is what it's done. If you're keeping track of looking at this screen, can I make that bigger? Let's see if I can make that bigger for you, team. Let's put you down here. There we go. It makes it easier for all you people watching on your smartphones. So, this is what we call the spring. So you have this huge sell-off or this huge manipulation. This wipes out as many leverages as it possibly can. It got to a point where, obviously, they had this massive sell-off from the 60,000 all the way down, which is crazy, to 29,601. Now, in terms of the whales, they have an amount of money that doesn't belong to them. It belongs to the whales, like the Illuminati. You know, this stuff that goes on that we don't know, we would probably not know about because we might not ever be that big. we might be that big. Can you imagine if that is? If Hola becomes number one and we become the whales that create the Wyckoff pattern. Oh my gosh. And then Johnny Stang is like the next Elon Musk and everybody's hating on Johnny Stang because he's like sending all these crazy tweets in the future. Oh my God, can you imagine that? So all of this money that doesn't belong to the whales, they play about with it and sell off. And it got to a point where they were actually going to start using their own personal money. So that's why you get this chilling off at the bottom or this sideways action, because the whales actually don't want to use their own money to manipulate the market. So it stops. And that's what it did on Bitcoin. It pretty much freaking stopped dead and started playing through this phase, which is the Wyckoff accumulation phase. And there's quite a few phases to it, A, B, C, D, and E. And we are currently working our way through the spring, which is phase C of the accumulation pattern. And what happens is it comes down to a point where everybody just starts thinking, this is great. This is awesome, team. I'm going to start putting in my freaking life savings, my dog, everything that I can possibly throw in, because right now Bitcoin is freaking cheap. So that's what happens. So you get this huge spring to the upside, and then now what's going to happen is you'll have this what is the word, like an emission, a residue. There's a residue of that upwards action, and that's what happens with this spring. Now the thing is with a spring, if you compress a spring and let go of it, what does it do? It flies up, but then it loses what's called kinetic energy. So that kinetic energy could still keep going till about that $36,000 mark. And then what it's going to have to do is it's going to have to come back and retest. So don't be surprised at the fact that we're still going to have maybe another day of going upwards, followed by 2 days of probably coming back down. It's just how this Wyckoff pattern works. So please do not panic. Please do not get upset. Please don't get down and just think, oh, well, you know, this is it. We're going back down to freaking 27. All right. If you look at the accumulation phase of the Wyckoff, you can see it's got to spring up and then it's got to come back down and retest. And it looks like it's probably going to retest that 31,000 if I'm honest. From there, you then get a second retest to the upside, which is slightly higher than the first one. So this could actually break us through that 36,000 and then have to come back down for another retest. Now the retest is higher, so you will see something different happening. Now that could be somewhere around the 33,000, 33,500 mark. And then that's when you get this freaking amazing magic happening. And it is phase D of the Wyckoff pattern. And it's the last point of suppression. It's the point where everybody's like, actually, I don't think this is going to stop. I think this is it. So you get what's called this breakout. All right. As we know, every single day we have been talking about the $42,000 mark. That is our iron wall, right, team? We have to get past that. I've been saying that now for what seems like absolute eternity. The 42,000 has to be surpassed. It's got to be. If it doesn't pass it in the breakout, we could see ourselves being pushed back into another consolidation. Okay, so the Wyckoff pattern looks like it's playing out perfectly. We could be totally wrong, right? We could still only be in phase A coming into phase B, but it looks perfect the way that it is. So I'm gunning with it. All right. I say that because everybody has seen Coins Kid's video today, and he reckons that Bitcoin could probably go down to 20,000. So from my analysis of that, he doesn't think we are in phase 3 of the accumulation Wyckoff pattern. It's as simple as that, right? Everybody has their own kind of idea of where it's going. As you know, nobody can predict the future. So if CoinSkid is right, then yeah, the spring would probably take us down to 20,000. I don't want that to freaking happen. And to be fair, right, if it did go to 20,000, I am freaking buying Bitcoin. Simple as that. Because if that then goes to 60,000, oh my gosh, I've just freaking 3x my money. All right, I will trade the living daylights out of that Bitcoin. So it's not all doom and gloom, is it? Because if we do see that drop down, yeah, you're going to be like, oh, this is just absolute bull shibby shabba. But it's not. It's not the end of the world because you can get Bitcoin at a cheap price. 20,000. We haven't seen 20,000 for quite some time. So always look on the bright side of the crypto space. If not, you're just going to get wrecked every single time. It's going to drive you crazy. You're going to get stressed out. You'll end up throwing your phone and putting a crack in it. Or, I don't know, doing something that you shouldn't be doing. Like throwing a fork at a wall and it's sticking in the wall. I don't know. I'm trying to be like, just chill. Seriously, that's all I'm trying to say. So we do now have this Wyckoff accumulation phase. And we could actually see some bouncing left and right for the next few days. So it's just a case of staying cool. We all do on here anyway. We're all pretty chill because we know the future of hot. I know we're talking about Bitcoin with Bitcoin being the king. We have to open the discussion with BTC. Unfortunately, when everything was great, we didn't have to talk about Bitcoin. It was awesome. But now with Bitcoin being the huge dominator, we've got to do that. YK, what's going on? Good to see you. So, today HOT is up 3%, 3.44%, which is really, really nice to see. That's the wrong one. It's this one that I need. And we've had a nice rise to the upside of 28.9%. Those of you that bought this dip, congratulations to you, because you have increased your bag by 30% in any new money that you've put in. So congratulations. Right. This is where it gets really, really interesting because 27th or the 28th is our breakout day. So, in terms of the breakout day, if we can move across sideways for the next 3 days, look how easy it is to get to breakout through there. Because at the minute, we have this resistance line here, and then we also have a downward resistance line there, and we have a crossways resistance line. All historical resistance. So, if it was to break out here, it would break out and stop there. And then probably work its way down and most probably fail because of the relative strength index. Now, if we was to get a breakout or Bitcoin had a breakout in 3 days' time, we now know that HOT is following Bitcoin. So if we got the breakout on the 29th, it's a lot easier to get through and then we can actually stay on top of this as our support line. We don't have all of this crud to have to fight. So having a bit of a sideways action for a few days is a good thing, a very good thing. Can we see it going back down and touching this 0.004? Personally, I don't think so. I think now we are just going to see a steady rise up and then a steady rise down and maybe using 0.55 as our level of support. We could actually see that. That to me looks like a nice level of support. We do also have a level of resistance here that it's struggling to get past because it's touched it a few times now, which is that 6194. So you might see, whilst Bitcoin's trying to do its thing, we're playing within this kind of range. So if it does come down, that could be a good trade for some new money to come in for you, because we've seen it once, twice. Could we now see it a third time? And what we're doing at the minute, which is really, really cool to see, on what Crypto calls the immediate short term. In the immediate short term, we are seeing higher lows. So It's pretty exciting. Also, we are moving upwards in a steady motion, but look at the relative strength index again. The volume appears to be coming back into the house, which is great. So that's what we need to look out for. 3 days of sideways action would actually make me happy as well, YK. And I might just trade. I might just, if it comes down, I might just trade this and get some cheeky like 10% gains, 11% gains over the next couple of days. And just play about with a bit of money. Give me something to do whilst HOT and Bitcoin and XRP decide what to do. Those of you that are investing in VeChain, I mean, that's gone up a good 10% today. It's great. Awesome. As well as Cardano. Cardano's had an extremely good run today. Nice cheeky 10% rise. So those of you that are invested in those particular coins, it must be nice to see your portfolio going back up. But the majority of the coins today have only increased around about 3 to 5%. We've got VeChain at 7, Cardano at 10. Doge has actually gone up 8, which drives me absolutely bonkers. Do you know what? I might actually put some money in Doge because it's 25 cents. We could actually see that going back to 50. So I could potentially double my money if Bitcoin decides to take off, which could be great because people are going to put their money, firstly, into Doge or Shiba. It's obvious. It's obvious. So that might be an option as well to have a look at if you're looking at trading the short term. I see. Put some in Doge. Well done, mate. 10 out of 10. So, yeah. I mean, I know that we're all pretty much low on funds now because we have traded Holo to the absolute death. Seriously. I have put so much money in HOT now. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not even funny. Sonny said to boo doggy doo doo coin. Yeah, but you know, we need to get to a point now where we're actually going to make some money. So I'm trading. I'm trading now as much as I possibly can on the way up. I might even be tempted as a laugh to put a leverage on Doge and Cardano. Why not? Huh? Just see what happens. It's all for a bit of fun. Stick my stop loss in. Kieran Smith kept telling myself this is the last time I buy. It never will be, right? Never will be. Even, right, during the consolidation and accumulation, every single payday you'll just be throwing in, or from the money that you've made from the Bitcoin, the money that you've made from the bull market, you'd be like, I'll put 10% of that in because it's freaking cheap right now. So things are looking, in my opinion, extremely bullish, even though we have had this horrible bear trend. I'm pretty certain that we are following this Wyckoff accumulation phase and still hodling, team. Still freaking hodling, and I'm enjoying it. I don't look at my portfolio anymore. I think it's going to be absolutely hammered and battered and bruised, but I'll just keep adding to it. Simple as that. Just keep adding to it. I might even, at the price that Ethereum is now, I might even turn on my mining rig again and start mining some Ethereum for the next couple of months, because I'm sure the gas fees are going to be pretty wild. So that's one thing we need to get away from, isn't it? Is the gas fees, and that's going to be great for XRP. So YK, I have reached my bag target. What? Oh my gosh, seriously? I see I am bored of buying the dip, only now I trade. That's great. So that's where we're at. To be fair, we've got a long way to go. It's going to be a huge recovery period. But it's going to come back. We're going to see it come back. And it's going to happen quicker than we could possibly imagine. It's going to take off quicker than we can possibly imagine. And also, as long as I can keep the stream alive pretty much 24/7, and now take my laptop to work with me, which has TeamViewer on, so I can access the HoloTube whilst I'm out and about. So if the stream does go off, it's not like, oh no, it's going to be off now for the next 6 hours. At least I can literally turn the laptop on, get into my PC, as long as it hasn't crashed. It's only ever done that once, to be fair. So we're getting better, team. We are getting better. So in the immediate short term, please expect a bit of a sideways action because of the Wyckoff analysis. It's not done, right? This manipulation still isn't done, so we just got to stay chill with it. And then once we get that breakout, that could be our steady rise to the upside. Probably doing something annoying like this kind of sideways action, up, down, something like this, before we get the craziness happening, which is going to be ace. You know, could we actually even see, who was it that said it? Was it YK that said it a while ago? Like, am I seeing a cup and handle? Yeah, we could potentially see this cup and handle formation, because it's probably going to have to retest that 3 cent if it does blast past it. So we do have a lot of work to do. A heck of a lot of work to do. And those of you that have now filled your bags up and you're just like sitting there on the train, just enjoying the magic happening, then yeah, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Hodling is never easy. It's never freaking easy. Mike, yeah, definitely wasn't me. I don't know jack about reading the chart. Cool. I don't know who it was then that said it. Come forth and claim your title. That said we could see a cup and handle formation. Who knows? But look at how we've just stopped. In that area there, we stopped because of this level of support here, and we've done it again. Right, so we've retested it twice. Could that be the double bottom that we've all been waiting for? So you got your first rollover, which brought us down, and then we have a clear freaking double bottom. It was Jordi Manahutu, 100% positive. That Manahutu guy is a freaking legend. To me, that looks like a double bottom. If in doubt, zoom out. It'll chill you out. Double bottoms are always positive in terms of a bullish reversal. I was thinking of the word then. So it does kind of look like it, because we're seeing this continuation of a bounce back to the upside. Probably come back and retest. It'd be nice to get through there. If it goes through there, right, this is going to be so awesome. George Bethune, are you standing by your prediction? Yes, I have to. All right, I've got a plan in place. And that plan, okay, so I used to work in a mobile phone shop called the Car Phone Warehouse. And we used to be heavily targeted. Like, it was horrific. Right, working. I'm not saying the company was bad. The company wasn't bad at all. I really enjoyed working for the company. But the managerial side of it, in terms of you having to flog your guts out to hit targets. And they would always say something like, you need to get 50 people signed up to a contract and 150 people signed up to pay as you go, for example, per month, which really wasn't too taxing, to be honest. It wasn't that difficult. But I always thought to myself, like, right, okay, we can actually push to get maybe 35 as opposed to my 25 target. And I'd always come quite close to that 35. It was probably like 30 or 32. So I've got a solid in my head 20 cent. So if we get to 17 cent, that is probably where I'm going to bail. And I've told you all that previously. All right. That is kind of some serious serious, life-changing money for me that will take me nicely into the holo fuel madness. If it carries on taking off to 25, I'll just trade that to 25. All right, that is my solid plan, and I'm not changing it. Why would I change it? I've got it written down, and that is what I'm going to do. If it goes to, shall we say, for argument's sake, 10 cent. So if it went to 10 cent and then we started seeing the bear market, fine. It's fine, right? I'm happy with whatever I've got. I'm happy with what I've got now. You've seen my portfolio. I started off with £450 and I'm well into the tens of thousands in this bull market. Why would I be complaining about that? So whatever it goes to, I'm happy. Simple as that. I enjoy the crypto space. I enjoy now doing the live stream, which is just awesome. And I just freaking enjoy what I'm doing. Enjoy life. The universe has already made its plan for you. So we're all going to be fine. We're all going to be fine. El Toro, I'm also tens of thousands in the minus. Come on, seriously? No. Exactly, right? So it doesn't matter what your end goal is. I'm calling the 20 cent my aspirational goal. From the research that I've done, that's where I see it going. I still see Bitcoin going to 235,000. Of course I do. Why would I change that plan and go, well, actually, because we've had this Wyckoff manipulation, how does that change it? In fact, it could actually push it higher, because if you imagine, right, back up here, we had this many people invested in HOT, and then as people are getting scared, like the paper hands are disappearing, once it starts taking off, people are going to wait a while, probably back up here. So if people then start waiting up here, shall we call them the novices or the noobs? There's all of this volume here that now belongs to you. That's yours to keep. Congratulations. Then these people start coming in and going, oh my gosh, like HOT's taking off again. It's going like a sideways. Maybe I could put an entrance in here. That's when you get that crazy rise. So that's when you actually really multiply your money, because you've all been accumulating on the way down, which is the right thing to do. Dollar cost averaging. So as you're going off, you're like, yeah, I'm getting my money back. And then that is now turning into profit. You got your money back on that. That's turning into profit. So you have like this stacking or compounding effect, so that whatever you had, if you did come up here, is just going to be so mega. You're just going to feel great when we get back to that 3 cent and further. I mean, it happened in 2013. It happened in 2017. What is to say that it's not going to happen this time? All right. You could find after this year that the bull markets are just not as big as what they were. This could actually be the last time that you can make some serious money in the crypto space, because with it now being part of currency in terms of Bitcoin, regulations could come in, team. So this could actually be your last big chance to make some mind-blowing gains, and then we're just going to have to trade from that going forward. So yeah, I do feel sorry for the people that bought up and are down. Let's say they put $1,000 in here and they're back down to like £300. It must be awful. All right. I've been there myself. It's not a great position to be in, but I think in turn I've been extremely lucky in the fact that I came in very, very, very early. Oh gosh, it was a long freaking time ago in a town called Kickapoo. Gosh, when I can't even remember what it was, but it was a ridiculous price. Was Holo a very, very cheap price, something like 0.0005. It's probably around here. When I put quite a big amount of money in. And then I wasn't expecting this. That first rise was lovely. Made me feel good. And then I just started throwing money at it. Money out and then taking profits out. So we're at this stage now. So for those people that have actually invested early on, this is really nothing. And as time goes on and we see that huge rise to the upside, when we see this mega rise to 20 cent, look how small that looks. It looks so indistinct to how it was, to what it looks like now. I mean, it looks massive now, but it does. It just gets sucked into absolute nothingness. So what's going on in the chat? Jordi Manahutu. Oh, Ethan Barnes in the house. What's going on, Ethan Barnes? Good to see you. I saw something more luck than wisdom. YK, Johnny, 15p is around 20 cent. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Trying to think what the conversion rate is now. I've lost touch. Probably about 16, 17 maybe. George Beth, you would be happy with 3 pence. YK, Johnny, you started with 450 plus. I started with around 15,000. Wow. That's crazy, YK. Thinking about that's crazy money I invested. Yes, it is crazy money, but you know, hats off to you, brother. That's pretty damn awesome. El Toro, my mistake was biggest bag around 0.023, and since then, I mean, it really isn't. I know it sounds horrific, you're like, we want about Johnny Stein, but buying up here, right, in the short term or in the near future, you're just going to be laughing at the facts that you're like, thank the Lord that's gone back up past that stage, right? We're not out of this bull market yet. There is no sign of us coming out of the bull market. Miners are now getting switched on away from China. What's really funny, right, is whenever there is a bull market, this is what China do. It's just what they do. They don't talk about it during the bear market or the accumulation or the consolidation. It's nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be freaking seen. But every time there's a bull market, China are like, well, we're shutting off the miners. That's it. You know, we're done. No more miners. All right. This time they have become a little bit serious. So miners have to move. They've moved to different areas. So that's why we saw the spring, and now we're starting to see the miners switch their miners back on. So hash rate is going back up. So the drop in the price also was to do with the miners because they had to sell a lot of their Bitcoin in order to pay their investors that are invested in the buildings to have all the miners, etc. Yeah, pretty freaking interesting that when there's a bull market, China always want to be involved. What's going on with China? Holy, oh my God, is that Marvin? What? Marvin, we hadn't seen you for like 6 years. Where the hell have you been? Oh my gosh. Marvin is back in the freaking house. What? Yes. Oh my God. Wow. Good to see you, bro. Welcome back. Right. Where was we? It's totally throwing me off now. I've got like, oh my gosh. I'm like starstruck that Marvin's back in the freaking house. Right, where was we? God damn it, Marvin. Great to see you, bro. Okay. So yeah, the 0.023, don't worry about that. We'll get that back in no freaking time at all. At one stage, I was making around 10k profit in 3 months of me being in crypto, but I held like a fool. You're not being a fool by holding. You are just nicely holding your positions. You know you're in a bull market and you've just accumulated. If you went back in time and did it again, you would probably still do exactly the same thing. So just accumulate on the way down. Just start filling those bags up. Just keep going, getting a cheaper price. But yeah, if you pulled out and then just left it, yes, you would have accumulated a hell of a lot more because you'd be buying it back at an extremely cheap price. You're probably going to do that in the next bull market. You might take out 50% of your portfolio and then think, right, I'll leave that there and then come back in at a lower price. If it takes off, at least I can go back in with just 50%, reducing your risk. El Toro, I've never sold since then. I just hodl everything. Yori, good to see you. We are back at the price I bought in, no emotion, just here hodling. This is awesome. El Toro, the same, bro. We all learn a lot. El Toro's like this now. Now I have one coin which I use to buy and sell. And then Marvin steps in. Marvin's feeling better. Great to see you, brother. Seriously, it's so good to see you. Marvin, I have some surprises for in the Discord in the next few days. Oh my gosh. Marty, don't forget we broke the 1 cent mark, burst through the 2 cent mark and the 3 cent mark. It was euphoric at the time. 3 months of pain since, though. Yes, but from what Van Les would say, is July we fly, so we're just going to freaking go with it. El Toro ahead, the miners moved to Johnny's basement. Yeah, that's why it's so freaking hot in here. Ah, dear. Marvin is preparing for war on crypto. Kind of like, now that Marvin's back, you know that things are going to be great. You know, can you just imagine, like, I don't know. When you watch these war films and they're just going through absolute degradation and it's horrific and like they're losing people left, right, and center, then all of a sudden you just see like these aeroplanes emerging. You're like, yes, we're gonna be fine, team. That's what I feel like right now with Marvin coming back into the chat. Yeah. YK, so in the bear market, it's good to keep 50% of your portfolio? No. No, it's not good to keep 50% of your portfolio because when the bear market hits, everybody's going to be pulling out. So just take it all out. Take it all out. You'll get that dead cat bounce at the end. But you know, don't be a fool to it. We've already said a million times before, 15th of August, start setting your plans. 15th of September, really now deciding what you're going to do. 6th of October, you're probably going to look at the bear market. People are saying that the bear market is going to go on longer. That's fine. All right. Based on your research, if you think the bull market is going to go on longer, I don't know if I said bear then, but I meant the bull market. If the bull market is going to go on longer than the 6th of October, based on your research, that's great. That's you doing your own research and setting your own risks. So yeah, so keep 50%. Yeah, that's right. El Toro, you are correct. So you sell everything and you take 50% for yourself and then you use the other 50% at the bottom of the bear market. But team, remember we've got holo fuel so we get like a second shot of the cherry. So I'm not taking any of my money out if the bear market hits. So let's say, for example, we carry on the bull market and the bull market takes us to 20 cent. All right. And I pull out at 17, for example, and beta still hasn't happened and the bear market starts. I will take out 100% of my holdings. So I'll have literally nothing in crypto. Then we get the bear market. So say during the bear market, HOT releases beta. Okay. Am I then going to throw all of this at this point? And the answer to that question is no, because you have 6 months in order for you to move from HOT to Holofuel. So 6 months could actually potentially take you to the bottom of the bear market. Put your 100% in. 5.5 months or 5 3/4 months before the actual end of the swap. Move it across to Holofuel and just sit and freaking watch the magic, team. That is what I'm going to do. So that is my strategy. If they come out tomorrow and say that we have now reached beta, am I going to put all my money across to Holofuel? No, because we've got 6 months. So you can still trade HOT on the crypto space for another 5 3/4 months and then move it from HOT to Holofuel. Remember that the price of HOT follows Holofuel. So I don't want to move my money across from HOT to Holofuel during the bull market, because if the bear market hits, I can't do anything with that Holofuel. There's nothing I can do with it. So I would much rather have it all in HOT for the start so that I can trade it. And I can move it to USDT. I can move it back to HOT. I can put some in XRP. I can do whatever I want. And then when that 5 3/4 months is up, I'll move my HOT across to Holofuel and then just sit on it. And then just wait for all the haps to come in and the price of whatever HOT is at the time. Let's say the price of HOT is 3 cents. The haps start taking off and Holofuel will then just skyrocket. So that's what I mean when you get like a second pick of the cherry, because you'll have that bull market and the bear market. So you take your cut wherever it is. Beta starts. You've got 6 months. So you come in at this point, and then once you come in there, you've got HOT to Holofuel, and then you also get this. That's your Holofuel price. Haps come in, so you almost get 2 bull markets in 1 year, which is freaking amazing. Like, this just doesn't come along. It doesn't happen. I explain to you just how early you are into this game. I know I keep telling you, so you should actually know by now. If not, then holy frick, team, you do not listen to a word that I say ever. Because I mention that pretty much every night. You do not realize how early you are in the crypto space. Imagine, like, we looked at that chart the other day with the internet. It's like you're going back to 1997 with the internet. That's how early you are in the crypto space. Whew. Here we go. That was Johnny Stang going off on a tangent. Johnny Stang on a tangent. So if the bear market starts, we are not hodling Holo if Holo starts beta. Why would you? Because all you're doing is you're just losing value. I know it's hard to get your head around, because all you're thinking is like, why would I get rid of my HOT? You can always buy your HOT back, and then move it across to Holofuel. So why would you? You've got this far, and let's say, for example, beta starts here. Why would you then wait? Let's say like that's your 6 month period. You could have sold your HOT here to USDT, and then the bear market happened. You've still got another month, for example, and the price now is down here. Look how much more coins that you can accumulate on HOT. It's going to be like 20 times. So if you had 1 million, you're now going to have 20 million back down here. And you'll have 20 million hot to move to holo fuel, as opposed to the 1 if you just hodled right through the bear market. It doesn't make sense hodling through a bear market at all. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's nice that they're giving you that 6-month grace period to move from hot to holo fuel. So, yeah, it's going to be really, really exciting. Really, really, really exciting. It's going to be freaking awesome, team. Like, yeah, I was looking to sell everything 50% on a house and the rest for buyback. Woo! Yes, sounds cool. That sounds good. Yordi, there is the answer. Thanks. You keep doing the Holotube during the bear market. Of course. The Holotube, right, is a beast that is never going to stop. It will keep going for freaking eternity. Right? Is the Holotube the same Holotube from day one? No. Day one, I was sat on my bed with a tiny freaking laptop speaking to you through a potato. And then we upgraded to a laptop on the top of a wicker chair. Oh my gosh. When you look back, like the history of the Holotube, how far we've come. And now we're running on this magical piece of equipment that just literally is like, the freaking holy grail. It's awesome, right? Every single piece of equipment was paid using hot tokens because I sold on the way up. I started selling some to get some hot. So yeah. So there we go. That's how it works, team. That's how you do it. So when you're at like 20 cent or 17 cent, go buy freaking houses and then come back and accumulate during the consolidation and accumulation phase. The bear market technically should last a year, which is really, really cool to see. I'm still going to be here. And then we're all just going to just love watching our bags get bigger and bigger and bigger, ready for the next freaking bull market in 2025. It's going to be ace. I'm going to be so old then. I'm going to be so old. I'm going to be well into my 40s, which is scary. But hey ho, it is what it is. Those of you that are like 18, 20 years old, 25 years old, seriously, you do not know how lucky you are right now. You lot will be millionaires by the time you're 32. Whereas me, millionaire by the time I'm, well, hopefully this year, I will get to millionaire status. That is the plan. With hot and holo fuel. Jordy Manu 2, it's just a number. It is just a number, but when you think like 18 and 38, you got 20 extra years of being a millionaire. Like, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. So congratulations to all you young guns. All you young guns out there invested in crypto right now. You are lucky. One, to have the money to invest. Oh, here we go. Sunny Setter has a serious question. I love this. I basically like the idea of selling near the top of the bull market and then buying back in a lower levels during the bear market to accumulate more hot. However, I want to discuss the assumption. What is the assumption? We shall wait with bated breath what Sunny Setter has to say. The assumption we're making that hot will still be really bullish even if they release beta right after the bull market starts dropping. Yes, that is an option. Okay. But whilst he's still writing, because there's 3 dots, let me just start with that first bit. The assumption that we're making that hot will still be really bullish. Okay, so if beta does happen, yes, you might see a huge, unbelievable rise to the upside. And I mean like a mega rise to the upside. Robert's in the house, right? Robert, stay on the chat because I got some fan mail in the post. And we're going to open it live on the Holochain. I've been waiting for Robert to come in. So, yes. If beta's released, you're going to see a mega rise to the upside, which is going to be great. But if we do hit the bear market, the market cap is going to be massively manipulated downwards. So there's no way of stopping the bear market. Okay, so you might get this euphoric rise, this huge euphoric rise to the upside, but then it could be suppressed by the bear market. Right, for those of people that think the bear market is going to go on for 18 months, you're going to get wrecked. Seriously, you've got to have in your mind that bull market is a 1 year cycle. Bear market is a 1 year cycle. Consolidation is a 1 year cycle, and accumulation is a 1 year cycle. All right, it is that for a reason. And then you have the halving that goes on, the Bitcoin halving. It all sits in perfectly. So to have a freak bull market, we've never had that ever. Could it happen? Yes, but it's highly unlikely because people, this chart, right? This chart is not run by a robot. It's all run by the human mind. So there's going to be a point where the whales go, that's it. See you in 4 years, team. I'm going to take my money out. And then that's the way it's going to be. Simple as. You see the bear market drop. Is it possible that HOT will decouple from the bear market following the manipulated Bitcoin? No, because HOT is connected to the ERC20 token, which is Ethereum. So you're not going to get out of it. There's no way out of it. The only way you're going to get a second rise from the bull market is moving your HOT to Holo Fuel. Holo Fuel is decoupled from the crypto space. It's not a cryptocurrency. It's a crypto accounting. It's a form of payment from the Holochain. So please do not be naive in the fact that HOT is going to keep going up whilst Bitcoin is going down. That's absolutely absurd. So beginning 2025, before the bull market, Holo 15 cent is highly possible. Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what it could be because nobody knows how successful Holochain is going to be. Nobody knows how successful the Holo Fuel is going to be. Nobody knows how high the market cap is going to be in 2022, 2023, 2024. They said, so I do not see how HOT being an ERC20 token has anything to do with its price because HOT is sat on the platform of Ethereum. So you are connected to the hip with Ethereum. It's really that simple. I know it's hard to try and understand, but whatever Ethereum does and Bitcoin does, HOT has to follow. Right? There's most of the coins are attached to either the ERC20 or the Litecoin token. So that's why you see this crazy, like, well, why is that chart almost exactly the same as Ethereum right now? Because everything is attached to that platform. It has to be attached to that platform. It's just how the cryptocurrency works, unless they created their own blockchain. So HOT stands for Holo Temporary. It's a temporary token as a form of IOUs for the Holo Fuel. That is the whole reason why they created HOT. So it's not a case of understanding or not understanding it. It's just how it is. So if right now Bitcoin decided to go into a bear market, so would HOT. HOT would absolutely tank downwards to back to where it was, 0.0006 right now. It's just how it is, team. They follow them now, yes, but it has nothing to do with a coin sitting on that network. Well, it does. It does have. It really does have that because it sat on the Ethereum platform as an ERC20 token. You need to read up ERC20, Sunny Setter, to get a grip on understanding on what it actually does. It's our Achilles heel, or Achilles heel, however you say it. There was no other way around it. The HOT token had to be created on the Ethereum network. Simple as that. So as much as you want to disbelieve it in your head, sadly, that's just the way it is. So moving across from HOT to Holofuel is taking you off that. Is taking you off that crypto space. Right, Sunny Setter. Okay, here we go. This is fun. This is what I like. Right, so the ERC20 token, in some respect, is similar to Bitcoin and Litecoin. And any other cryptocurrency, tokens are blockchain-based assets that have value that can be sent and received. The primary difference is that instead of running on their own blockchain, ERC20 tokens are issued on the Ethereum network. Right, so HOT cannot run on its own network because it doesn't exist. So it has to run on the Ethereum network. So that's why it is our weakness. So you're saying that ERC20s could never be decoupled in price from Ethereum or Bitcoin? Yes, I am saying that because they're running on the Ethereum network. HOT is running on the Ethereum network, and it always will run on the Ethereum network. Holofuel is running on Holochain. So Holofuel has nothing to do with the ERC20 at all. It's completely decoupled. So if Ethereum goes up, Holofuel could go down. And if Ethereum goes down, you could see Holofuel going up. It's completely separate as Holofuel. For example, if beta comes out and it's madly successful and the HAPs become popular, you're saying that HOT, right, you're getting confused, buddy. HOT has nothing to do with the HAPs. HOT is a cryptocurrency. Holofuel is completely separate to HOT. So HOT will always be part of the ERC20. Holofuel is completely different. That's on the Holochain network. So you'll have two completely separate things. HOT being the cryptocurrency and Holofuel being the crypto accounting. So you've got to try and get your head around that there's two things. Sunny said, completely disagree. Just because it's running on the ETH network does not mean its price is tagged to that network. The HOT price is not dependent on that network. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right what you're saying. Okay, so if HOT goes to beta, then its own market price will increase. Yes, and that's what we kind of saw here. So when the USA... when Holo got the US patent, that's when we saw this craziness happen because its own individual market cap increased, okay? But it was massively oversold to the point that it had to come back in line with the price collectively across the market. That's why HOT went from 107 ranking to something like 26 because of the US patent. So if something happens, then yeah, you get that rise to the upside. But regardless what happens on the market, if there is money going into Ethereum and Bitcoin and the market cap rises, everything else does. Imagine it like a tide. Bitcoin being a huge freaking barge and Ethereum being still a barge but not as big as Bitcoin. as the tide rises, so does everything else. Because everything else is attached to either the ERC20 or the Litecoin network. Okay. Right. Let's just leave it there then, Sunny Setter. Right. So let me just read this through then. So this is how Sunny Setter has said it, and I'll go and eat my words. So Sunny Setter has said he does not see how HOT being on the ERC20 token has anything to do with its price. Okay. So in terms of HOT, Sunny Setter has said that the price of HOT has nothing to do with the ERC20 token. And it has nothing to do with the coins sitting on that network. Also, he's saying that the ERC20 tokens could never be decoupled from the price of ETH and Bitcoin. So the price can never be decoupled. So Sunny Setter is saying that it can be decoupled. And if beta comes out and it's madly successful and the haps become popular, you're saying that HOT can't decouple in the price from ETH. The price of HOT has nothing to do with the coin being on that network. It has to do with trading, which has to do with lots of other factors. All right, fine. If that's what you think, I'm not arguing with you. If you are an expert on the ERC20 and the network, then great. That's fine. That's absolutely fine, Sunny Setter. I just don't, yeah. Vanessa, I think you've answered it. I think you've answered it perfectly. Sunny Setter is talking about trading. I'm talking about the platform, but it's fine. Let's not get into an argument over it. It's kind of a little bit embarrassing, if I'm honest. So he's talking about the actual price of HOT itself. So the price can be manipulated by trading. So what he's saying is that if money is going into HOT, then the price can be manipulated up, or if there's money coming out of HOT, the price can be manipulated down. All right. But you've still got to keep in mind the ERC20. The fact that regardless of what happens, if a bear market happens, ETH will bring everything down with it because HOT is attached to the hip with Ethereum. So, whatever. Jordy says, I think Ethereum is following HOT. Brilliant. Okay. Do I really need to go through this? The only factor that could affect HOT price, because of it being on the ERC network is the gas fees have become astronomical and could get worse. Oh my gosh. So the only factor that could affect HOT price because of it being on the ERC network is that the gas fees have become astronomical and could get worse. There you go, team. Looks like I need to go back and learn about cryptocurrency from the start. From like day one, because I clearly don't have a clue with what I'm saying at all. Can't believe it. I'm a noob. I know nothing about cryptocurrency anymore. It's all gone. Like, might as well just shut the stream off. Sunny Setter, I think you should start your own live stream because I'd love to hear all about your ERC20 and everything that you've said. And I'll follow you and I'll listen and I'll learn off you. Because like you've said, you are the expert and you've learned so much about ERC20. I'm happy to listen to your videos. So yeah, let's freaking go. Let's do this. El Toro and subscribe. I'm not saying you don't have a clue. I'm only saying on this one point that you are not correct. Sunny Setter, it's called having a freaking laugh. Chill, man. It's now I'm not being fair, right? Everybody's freaking laughing. Don't take it serious. Oh my God. Right. This is the Johnny Stang show. All we do every single night is have a freaking laugh. But, you know, I get what you're saying. There's one point that I've got wrong, and that's fine. I got it wrong. But what I want is I want an understanding of what you're saying as to where I've gone wrong. Because you're saying that the price of HOT has nothing to do with the coin being on that network. So when the price of Ethereum reduces because of the market cap, are you saying that HOT is not going to follow down with the ERC20 network token? Come on, man. It is going to do that, and it does do that. But when the price changes because something happens with HOT, for example, the US patent, it does decouple, as what you're saying, and you get that rise to the upside. But when there's freaking nothing happening with HOT, you can almost... That's why we have the Bitcoin chart and the HOT chart up together. And for the majority of the time, it follows it to a freaking T. And I mean to a T. But to start saying thank you guys for entertaining me at work. Sunny said to it's midday coffee time for me, not chill out. Don't drink coffee, right? Caffeine is so freaking bad for you, Sunny Sir. It makes you want to argue with people. It makes you want to argue. I still don't know what you guys are talking about. We're just talking jibber jabber flubber. That's all we're talking about. Oh my gosh. Yes, Van Lesman, thank you, brother. Okay, we can sit and we can listen to Sunny Setter now. Now that Van Lesfer has asked that question that I've been trying to explain. Sunny Setter, can you explain why HOT has been following Bitcoin lately? To the T. And I'll bring it up. I will bring it up. Robert, you freaking legend. With you €1.49. Thank you, sir. That's very kind of you. It'll keep me going during my retirement when Sunny Setter takes over the live. Right. There we go. I've set you up. I've set you up. No, I haven't, because that's the freaking same chart. There we go. Right. All right. Let's have a look at Ethereum then. Right. Talk to me about Ethereum then. Is that chart? They're not the freaking same. The top one is Ethereum on the 15-minute, Holo on the 15-minute. The reason why we follow Bitcoin is because it is the dominant coin in the market, right? The dominant coin is the boss. Ethereum is boss number 2. HOT is run on the ERC20, but we look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin has the biggest swings, but HOT is freaking exactly the same chart as Ethereum. Look, there's that rise. There's that rise. There's the dip. There's the dip. We've got sideways action, sideways action. We've even got, because we're on the ERC20, we've even got the dip and the rise here. All right? We could go on all night about this. It's the freaking same, Sunny Setter. It's all the same. So whilst nothing is happening with Holo, it follows the baseline of the ERC20 token. That's just what it does. Until something happens with HOT, i.e. something is released. Look, you know, how far do you want me to keep going with this chart, bro? It's exactly the freaking same. Yes, sometimes it doesn't follow it because HOT brings out something. So like I said, when HOT brought out the US patent, it did decouple from the price action of Ethereum. That's why we got that huge rise. But regardless to that, it is still part of the ERC20. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Right, I think we've kind of covered that, and I would like to see a video from Sunny Setter. That would be really, really cool, if I'm honest, to try and explain it in Holotube language. Yeah, I'm gonna go and grab it. I'll go grab it. The freaking fan mail has arrived. 1 minute, team. Give me 1 minute. I'll play some entertaining music for the time being. I hope you like it. Back. What is back? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Right, so let's turn the music down, and we'll open up the CPU cam. This is like well packaged. Can't believe it. So yeah, yes, I've hidden my address so you scammers can't come and like send me some crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. Right, let's open it and let's see what's in it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be really careful. So this is from Robert. This is from Robert. Yeah, it's like that much freaking tape on it. I see a bag. What is this? Oh, guys, those of you from the Netherlands, I have some original cangers. What are these? It's not like canja for ganja, is it? I'm actually quite excited to try this. I have never heard of canjas. Syrup waffles. Another pack of canjas, team. Woohoo! Get in. Hang on. Hang on. Another pack of freaking canjas. That's three packs of canjas. I can feel some. 4 packs of canjas. Right. There's something else in here. Bro, this is hilarious. 4 packs of canjas. I'm being very careful at the opening. Trying to not put my fingers open. There we go. Ooh, more tape. Bro, did you use like a full roll of tape? Is that what you did? Hey, hey, hey. I see something emerging. What could it be? What could it be, team? Is that a freaking cowboy hat? Yeah! Oh my gosh! Country love songs for me and Vanessa to listen to on our marriage day tomorrow. This is freaking awesome. Cheers, bro. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Robert. You absolute legend. Let's put them all together. Got the 4 canjas. Honestly, on Sunday night, I'm working with a group of colleagues, and I'll make sure that we take a picture and put it on the Discord of us all eating freaking canjas. That's going to be really, really cool. I'm not supposed to be having sugar, but All right, for the purpose of this, it's fine. We're going to do it. We'll open a Kanja right now. Shroop waffles are delicious. Does this mean oh my gosh. They're huge. Hey, they look incredible. Look at this bad boy. Have you seen this, British people? I.e. George, Holochain. Who else is from the UK? YK. Right, I'm gonna take. You can. Oh my god, you can see the freaking caramel like leaking out the side. Wow. 20 seconds in the microwave. I'll try it in the microwave after. This is freaking epic. Butterscotch, Johnny gone. Hurry, everybody use swear words. Does that mean that Butterscotch is watching the live stream from like 5 minutes ago? Oh my gosh, bro, that's awesome. This looks mega. I've got glasses on. Go on, Kenny Rogers wearing the freaking aviators, you absolute legend. And islands in the stream, that is what we are. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Bro, that tastes freaking epic. So yes, I'll be handing those bad boys out on Sunday to my colleagues, and I'll make sure that we get a group photo of us all eating Kanja. I've never heard of these things. That tastes so good. Right, I'll microwave it. Marty, no sugar or caffeine. What are your vices then? Freaking Holochain. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do anything. Don't anything now, right? I just drink water. I used to drink a lot of Coca-Cola, a lot of Lucasade. I used to just love eating sweets. I was really, really bad. So, yeah, completely stopped. But that, oh my gosh. I hope that doesn't take me back like another 2 days. I don't want those freaking headaches ever again. This is awesome. Thank you so much for the fan mail. Robert, you freaking legend. Awesome. Can't wait to listen to our Kenny. Proper freaking vinyl as well. Robert, you can also make a cup of tea and put the Kanja on top of it for a minute. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm not having any caffeine, no coffee, no tea, no Coca-Cola, no freaking iron brew, Marty, I will make some hot lemon and then I'll put the Kanja over the top of it and I'll eat that one. One stroop waffle is like 400 calories? What? Why are you feeding the fat man? The fat man is trying to get skinny. And then he freaking turns up with four packs of Kanjas, 2 in freaking each pack. Decaf still has caffeine in it. So let me just Google this. How much caffeine is in decaf tea? Decaffeinated tea is not caffeine free. The decaffeination process leaves about a minute amount of caffeine in the leaf. By law, tea is labeled as decaffeinated must have less than 2.5% of its original caffeine level. So it's all a freaking scam, team. Decaffeinated is not freaking decaffeinated. Yeah, Iron Brew is just the best drink ever. It's awesome. I bought some Iron Brew not so long ago, and that went down in about 30 seconds. It was gone. It's so cool. 2 stroopwafels equal to a full dinner. Well, I've devoured like maybe a quarter of it, so it's gonna last me like 5 days. Is that waffle? I'll have to put it back in its packaging and seal it up nicely. This is so awesome. What a night tonight we've had, team. Oh my gosh. Just reading back on the comments, Marty's saying get an adult to help with the sharp tools. Yeah, that knife is freaking deadly. But everybody should have a Stanley knife in their kitchen. Do you know how hard it is to open packaging these days? So using a Stanley knife and you open it in seconds. Job done. It's great. Has butterscotch caught up yet? Marty, okay, so it's okay for my pregnant wife to drink decaf. Don't know. Let's have a look. Pregnant women drink decaf. It says there are no official guidelines on decaffeinated coffee and pregnancy. Nonetheless, due to the very low amounts of caffeine in decaf coffee, it is most likely safe to drink in moderation during pregnancy. However, some people assert that decaf coffee is linked to an increased risk of miscarriage. Don't drink caffeinated drinks. Ban it. Literally, chuck it out the window, bro. Just throw it out. I am promised the best hangover. Marty, I have missed the reason why you are doing the cleanse. Okay, so I have been trying for such a long time. Put a starch. I've been trying for such a long time to lose like this wall of fat. Call it wall of fat. Okay, so I go to the gym, I work out at home, I do weights at home, I've got a gym at home, I go to the gym. The job that I do, I'm constantly on my feet, and I cannot pass this barrier, right? I'm 6'3" in height, and I cannot pass this barrier of 17 stone 4. I just can't get past it. So started doing my research, and there's this guy that is the same height of me, the same weight, and he basically said it doesn't matter how much freaking work you do, as long as you're drinking caffeine and having sugar, your body will just not let you go below that next phase. So he said there's 2 things that you can do. You can wean yourself off caffeine and sugar, or you can go cold turkey. Now, me being me, the nutcase that I am, was like, all right, so from today, I'm not having anything with sugar in or caffeine. So I stopped all the fizzy drinks, I stopped the coffee, and I've literally just been drinking water. That first day, I felt great. I woke up in the morning, was drinking water, freaking gallons of water, and I was eating peppers and mushrooms and whatever you could find of just like wholesome food. And then it got to about 4 p.m. and I started to get this really crazy headache to the point where I just couldn't physically function, and went into a dark room. And then that's when I came onto the live stream. Like, seriously, like, this is agony. Yesterday was a continuation of that. It felt like I had sand behind my eyes. And then this morning I woke up again with a serious headache, but I was like, I've got to go out. I've got to go and do something. So I went out and did some work and really struggled throughout the day. And then it was about 4 o'clock. The headache kind of just subsided. Now it's just like a dull ache in my head. So it's about 3 days, team, of serious headaches if you're going cold turkey. But yeah, that's why I'm doing it, because I want to get down to around about 15 stone. I will be doing a lot more powerlifting, heavy lifting. I want to get bigger. I want to get more slim, more trim, more defined, more toned. I just want to be fit at 40, basically, because I don't want to die a fat man. Simple as that. I want to go into like my 70s and be a very, very healthy 70-year-old, if I'm honest. Sunny said, Johnny, a really good substitution for sugar is monk fruit powder. Interesting. Pure monk fruit powder, not mixed with the other stuff. It's the mongrosides that make it intensively sweet, not fructose. That's really, really interesting. Okay, I'm going to write that one down. Cheers, bro. Monk fruit powder. Organic monk fruit. 1-to-1 sugar replacement. Nice. Okay, awesome. I'll try that out. Butterscotch. I'm the flower girl. What does that even mean? Johnny going into a diabetic coma. Robert, I drank a lot of caffeine during night shifts. Yeah, I used to drink caffeine a hell of a lot. Marty, I did keto about 18 months ago, dropped 13 kilos in 6 weeks. Do you see what I mean? Right? That is awesome. Well done, Marty. Kieran Smith, do you fast at all? No, I've never fasted. I don't want to sound like a wimp, but I think with the job that I do, like, oh my gosh, the amount of walking that I do during the day, I think if I was to fast, I would just fall over. So if I was going to fast, I'd have to do it on a day off. And I'd just have to use limited energy, which, I don't know. I'll look at fasting as well. I do 16 hours off food, then 8 hours on. Great results and lots of energy. How old are you though, Kieran? Does that work for a 38-year-old man whose metabolism basically doesn't exist anymore? It's like zero. So what I was doing is I was going to work, I was having a sandwich at lunch, coming home, maybe having a 3/4 of an hour nap, coming on the live stream, and then I'd eat around about 11 o'clock midnight, and then go to bed. And it just wasn't working because I was sleeping on a full stomach, which I now know is a bad thing to do. So that's why I eat before the live stream and after the live stream. So now when we finish on this live stream, I'll go for a run, go and do a 5k run, and then when I get up in the morning, I'll do some weights. I have some weights downstairs that I'll be doing with, and then if I've got time when I finish work, I'll go to the gym. But that's pretty impressive, Kieran. Sonny said, Johnny, if you get the pure monk fruit powder, it's not the 1-to-1. It only takes a tiny bit of monk fruit powder for it to be plenty sweet. Okay, right. So it's not that one then. Yeah, I found pure monk powder. Direct from Madagascar. This product is unavailable in your region. Okay. I'll keep finding it. Marty, there's so many different things and advice out there. You probably have to choose what's best for you at this end of the day. Personally, during keto, when I was 40, after the initial 14 days, my energy levels and fitness just rocketed. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that, actually. If you see the one-to-one, there's other stuff, unhealthy stuff mixed in. They cut in. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, I'll have a look at that. Cheers, Sunny Setter, a legend. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it. Oh, spicy food is the way forward. I cannot deal with the aftermath of spicy food, although I am trying. We call it over here ring sting. It's not good. Right, team. So, going back to freaking nearly 2 hours ago. Butter in the coffee during keto isn't too bad either. Yeah. All I've got, right? All I've got is water and lemon at the minute. Okay, so going back to the charts, we could see some sideways action in the immediate short term because of the Wyckoff pattern. Make myself disappear here. So we could see a lift off to the upside, followed by a retracement back down, then another lift off, followed by a retracement back down. That should take us nicely into July, where in terms of Van Leeuwen, in July we fly. So I am looking forward to that. It is historic that that happens. So we shall see what happens. One brand of Pure Monk powder is Pure Monk. It's only found endemically in China, and they won't allow the genetic material to be taken out of the country. Okay, so maybe I have to go to China and try and smuggle it back. Okay, team, it's been a great night. I've thoroughly enjoyed tonight. It's great to be back. We will see how this Bitcoin chart plays out over the next 24 hours. Be interested to see if we do see a nice rise to the upside. Kind of is looking that way right now. I'm fairly happy with the progress that certainly Holo is making. It's back up to that 61. You can buy on Amazon. Cheers, bro. But there's a lot of green happening, so we'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, if you do see a retracement back to the downside, then don't panic, because it's basically how the manipulation should be playing out. It might not happen. It might just go a diagonal way up to the upside, or you might see some sideways action before we have a rise to the upside. So phase C going on into phase D of the accumulation phase of the Wyckoff analysis. That's what you need to be looking at, team. So that's me for today. I've had a great chat. It's been great fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it. You lot are freaking legends. And yeah, until tomorrow, team. Sunny Setter said the story of how the Buddhist monks discovered it is really interesting. I'll look into that. Okay, team. See you tomorrow at oh shizzle. It's Friday tomorrow. So I have my son tomorrow. So I'll dip in for like 10-15 minutes, 8 p.m. and we'll just go through the chart. I think it's important that we discuss the Wyckoff. So I will be on tomorrow at 8 p.m, but it's only going to be a short one because I do have my son with me. And then we'll go through it. But I'm glad that we've had a 2-hour chat tonight, team. It's been great fun. So until tomorrow, team, enjoy your evening. And I'll say what I say every single day. Stay out of trouble. Have fun. And oh yeah, Van Leeuwen. His last night of freedom. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing day, and I wish I could be there, bro, but COVID restricts anybody from traveling from the UK across, which is sucky. Otherwise, I'll be making my way across there now. So, good luck, Van Leeuwen, you freaking legend. And, yeah, look forward to seeing the photos on the Discord. Team, you're awesome. See you tomorrow. Peace.
Show me a lesson and I've learned it. Show me a bridge, I probably burned it. Show me $1, yeah, I've earned it. Though I can't tell you where it went. Show me time I used to waste it. Show me whiskey, I still taste it. Show me hell, and hell I've raised it. That's just who I've always been. But if I could go back somehow and get one more time around, give me one more time around the sun, I'd take it, I'd run around this blue rock and give it all I got. I'd live and let live, forget and forgive. Please don't give up on me now. Give me one more time around. Still got things I need to do here. A lot of air I need to get clear. A lot of love, a little less fear. Lift up all of those I let down. Give me one more time around the sun. I'd take it, I'd run around this blue rock and give it all I got. I'd live and let live, forget and forgive. Please don't give up on me now. Give me one more time around. Give me something I can live for. Give me a chance so I can give more. Heaven knows what I'd give for one more time around. One more time around the sun. I'd take it, I'd run around this blue rock and give it all I got. I'd live and let live, forget and forgive. Please don't give up on me now. Give me one more time around. One more time around. Sunburned paint still reads 98 state champs on that water tower. Well, kids still hang at the old flat bank, cruise that Friday night strip for hours, kinda like a small town. There's Glen Mill Road where the years move slow. Ain't much changed since our first kiss. I've seen city lights and man, I saw the light. Now let me tell you now, I admit, kinda like this small town. It ain't changed a bit, nothing better than this that I found. It took some coming around, but I'm figuring out you're where I wanna be right now. Kinda like this small town. Yeah, kinda like this small town. On your front steps, that day I left, you played me like a rock and roll song. laughed and said, find your way back. I guess you knew it all along, that you were right where I belong. Kinda like this small town. Yeah, it ain't changed a bit, nothing better than this that I found. It took some coming around, but I'm figuring out you're where I wanna be right now. Kinda like this small town. Yeah, kinda like this small town. Come on. Kinda like this small town. Yeah, I kinda like this small town. Kinda like this small town. How it ain't changed a bit, nothing better than this that I found. Not a worry around, nowhere more proud, nowhere else you'd wanna settle down. Kinda like this small town. Yeah, I kinda love this small town. I saw her flying there by the dawn's early light. A little tired, a little tore up, still hurting from the fight. And then it hit me. You ain't gotta pick a side. You can love your fellow man and still have pride. 'Cause we're all stitched together like the red, white, and blue. Might be a little bit different, but we're all the same too. 'Cause the stars and stripes are so much more than that old piece of cloth on your grandma's porch. It gave us that American dream to be anything that we wanna be. It don't matter where you are, from a one-room church to an uptown bar. Don't care if you're black or white or who you love. I stand for the flag, and the flag stands for all of us. For the teachers of today, for the leaders of tomorrow, for long-haul driving truckers, rolling all night hauling cargo. The banker pays the farmer who feeds the factory working man, while a preacher talks to Jesus about his son in Afghanistan. We all need each other like an apple needs a pie, and that's just another day in this American life. 'Cause the stars and stripes are so much more than that old piece of cloth on your grandma's porch. It gave us that American dream to be anything that we want to be. 'Cause it don't matter where you are, from a one-room church to an uptown bar. Don't care if you're black or white or who you love. I stand for the flag, and the flag stands for all of us. I stand for showing kindness, treating everyone with love. Be proud of who you are. Don't forget where you came from. 'Cause the stars and stripes mean so much more than that old piece of cloth on your grandma's porch. It gave us that American dream to be anything that we want to be. And it don't matter where you are, from a one-room church to an uptown bar. Don't care if you're black or white or who you love. I stand for the flag, and the flag damn sure stands for all of us. till I was swinging with you. Riding in my Ford didn't feel like money till I was riding with you. Could be something in your eyes, maybe something in that smile, but I ain't never felt the way I do when I'm with you. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever in a day or two. Darling, everything's better with you. Kissing on me, baby, all night long, dancing in the dirt with the crickets and the frogs. Girl, I don't know what it is you do. Everything's better with you. Singing love songs never made no sense till I was singing about you. The only time that is time well spent is time I'm spending with you. Could be something in your eyes, maybe something in that smile, but I ain't never felt so dang brand new when I'm with you. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever in a day or two. Darling, everything's better with you. Kissing on me, baby, all night long, dancing in the dirt with the crickets and the frogs. Girl, I don't know what it is you do. Everything's better with you. Yeah, the world spins slower, stars hang lower, heaven feels closer when I'm with you. I could go on forever in a day or two. Don't mind if I do. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever if you need me to. Darling, everything's better with you. Kissing on me, baby, all night long, dancing in the dirt with the crickets and the frogs. Girl, I don't know what it is you do. Everything's better with you. It was parked out in the woods, keys still in the ignition. All the cops were buzzing from somebody's bad decision. Call everyone you know, we found the evidence. Just don't let them see you when you jump across the fence. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. Go splashing in the creek. You can get as rowdy as you damn near wanna be. But don't build a bonfire, we don't need that attention. Ain't nobody driving home, not in our condition. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. We parked it over here, we parked it over there. We parked it in the barn, yeah, we parked it everywhere. The party went on all night long, till all the beer was gone. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, let's keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. Somebody stole a beer truck. I'll back it on up, boys. Somebody stole a beer truck.
trouble in sight. Beating hearts don't lie. An empty page, a story to write. I'm in love, you're divine, and it's all in our signs. We're going away. Get your bag, check the tag. Decision is made. Lock your door, need no more. It's already paid. Cancel your mail for a while. It's a journey for life, and I'm your ride. Hang on, we'll be long gone. Hang on, I cannot go wrong. God, I'm praying I'm not alone in this air of hope. 'Cause I'm in love, you're a star, burning bright in my heart. We're going away. Get your bag, check the tag. Decision is made. Lock your door, need no more. It's already paid. Cancel your mail for a while. It's a journey for life, and I'm your ride. Hang on, we'll be long gone. Hang on, I cannot go wrong. We're going away. Get your back, check the tag. Journey for life, and it's already paid. Cancel your mail for a while. It's a journey for life, and I'm your ride. Hang on, we'll be long gone. Hang on, I cannot go wrong. Hang on, we'll be long gone.
trace. It ain't enough for me to spend my time and care. If you're just gonna love me from way back over there, so step it up, step it up, step it up, baby, I'll be gone. You keep saying you want me, well, push has come to shove. It's way past time and overdue to show what you're made of. It's nowhere near enough, and I won't hold my breath. But if you come through for me, I'm yours in life and death. So step it up, step it up, step it up, baby, you'll be gone. Just the case. Now you're here right by my side, brighten up my days. Was never enough for me to spend my time and care, but you are just gonna love me